K. Fill in the middle with an A. It's Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah.
You ever seen a ghost, Carlos?
Shut the fuck up. Here's
Wow.
the deal. You know what? Let's get into it. Carlos isn't here, but you
Wow.
know who is here. Say his name, Carlos. Say his name, Ryan. And Carlos. Say his name.
3, 2, 1. Cutwater
Cutwater
Carlos. Welcome, Cutwater.
Thanks, pal. It's good to be here, and it's good to be here at World Series week.
Crazy.
If y'all have been sleeping under a goddamn rock, which I assume you have been if you don't know the news, the Jays are back in the World Series. Point to the chest. Yep. Real deal Holyfield. Damn. Oh.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Did you think in your lifetime you would see this happen again?
No, definitely not.
Well, you know what? Technically, in your lifetime, you did. It's literally been 32 years.
Yeah.
Almost your whole life.
So we literally were 1 year old
the
last time this happened. The last time this happened.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Huh?
Can you believe that?
Oh my God.
Can you believe that?
We see it in real life, real time.
You and I were both born when they won it the first time.
Yes, that's true.
And then we were about 1 and a bit, almost 2.
Yeah. When they won the second.
When they won the second one.
And now here we are.
Amazing.
At 33 years old.
Amazing.
And we're watching it. It could happen again. They have a tough opponent in the LA Dodgers, but you know what? I say huck to that competition.
Wow.
You want to know why?
You just jinxed us, my friend.
I don't care.
You just jinxed us.
Here's the deal. The Raptors had tough competition in the Golden State Warriors. We still pulled through.
Crazy.
All right? We have faced oppositions before, but this year is our year, damn it. The Jays are going to take it. Mark my words. Mark this video right here.
Crazy.
And you know what? Sportsnet, if you want to use the video footage for this call, you have my permission.
Crazy.
I'm making a call. I don't care. I made some crazy calls. I made some crazy, AZ calls. I also said the Bears are going to the Super Bowl next year. That's a crazy-ass call, too. But you know what? 4 in a row. 4 in a row. We're doing it. Ben Johnson is going to lead us to the goddamn promised land. It's the years of the underdog. It's underdog years, Ryan. We're doing it. We're doing it. Watch. Oh, my God. But you know what? Let's get the intro going before I go crazy, AZ. It's been a week, so I'm a little rusty, so bear with me.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Bear with me. Young world, young world, young world.
Young world.
I am Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is the World Series blank.
Crazy.
With Carlos and Ryan. Oh, my days.
As you can see, we're fairly hype about the Jays.
Oh, my days. You have no idea. I barely watch. I'm not going to lie to you. I barely watch baseball.
Hey, man.
But I watched the entire Game 7.
Hey, man.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Nothing wrong.
Edge of my seat that entire goddamn time.
It's crazy, man.
Oh, my days. That was
baseball, like...
when Springer hit that goddamn... Yeah. Oh!
playoff baseball itself is tons of fun to watch.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of people. It's not for everybody. People find it
That's
boring.
true.
It's a very long game.
Very.
If you don't know the rules, and I still don't know all the rules, I'll be
I
honest
don't
with you.
either, but
But
you know what?
it's extremely exciting. You know, Toronto, the Jays. We yet again, Carl said it. We've never been here. 32 years.
32
That's
years.
lifetimes for people.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Not
like,
many have made it to that.
so it is a wonderful, wonderful feeling for the city.
Mm.
As you can tell, we're extremely hyper. I'm wearing my Jays jacket that I've had for many, many years. Carl can contest.
Yeah, it's true.
I think I've had this since high school.
You've had it since elementary.
Yeah, probably elementary school.
Yeah.
So it's been like, what, almost 20 years then.
20 years.
Crazy.
Mm.
So it's wonderful to see. And the city's alive.
Lit.
It is alive. It is amazing. So we're extremely excited.
Crazy because there's a Leafs, Raptors, and Jays game tomorrow.
Yeah. So Friday, tomorrow, you're probably going to be watching this episode sometime during the week.
Yep.
Or I forgot to say happy Thursday.
Yeah.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Friday. Yep, listening on the
gang.
Friday. Happy
Gang,
weekend
gang.
if you happen to listen on the weekend.
Gang.
But yeah, so back to that. So tomorrow there's a Raptors game at 6:30. Definitely go check that out. Hit the bar early.
Absolutely.
There's a Jays game. It starts at 8.
Yep.
And then the Leafs game, I don't remember when it is, but they're not here, I don't think.
No, I believe.
Yeah, I think they're somewhere else.
Yeah, no, because the Raptors are here.
But
They're facing the Bucks.
yeah, but definitely check it out. Big sports, or big time for Toronto.
They even changed their times for the Jays.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Sorry, I just confirmed tomorrow. It's 7 p.m. for the Leafs. They're facing the
Sabres in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
So, honestly, one of the craziest times. Toronto, it's sick for Toronto fans when we get to watch all three teams play on one day. No offense to the Argos. No offense to the Marlies. No offense to TFC.
That's right.
But it is crazy to watch these days happen. So tomorrow's a big day.
I mean, hey, listen, we're talking about the fan base here that have been here for 20 plus years.
Yes.
So
yes.
we you know what, we earned weekends like this.
Yes.
So you know what, if it gets a little crazy downtown, then just know that it's been a long time coming for a lot of folks. So don't blame the traffic. Don't be mad. That
don't drive.
Don't drive.
Take the bus.
Take the subway.
Take an Uber.
And if you didn't get tickets, I get it. They're like $10,000 plus for these tickets. Don't bother spending your money. Go to a bar where it's just as hype.
It's gonna be crazy. Every bar in the downtown vicinity that has a TV that will be playing it will be nuts.
So
it's going to be nuts.
Go to a bar. Go there early. Go there right.
Go watch the Raptors game.
Yes.
Go watch the Jays game.
And watch the Leafs. Go to a bar that will show all three goddamn games.
Literally.
All right? Get Toronto. We need to stand up, y'all.
Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be nuts.
Oh, Toronto's going to be
Tomorrow's
hype.
one of those
and
days.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Absolutely love it.
Oh, my God. Oh.
God. Can't wait.
And here we are, bro. Here we goddamn are.
Yeah.
Ryan, how did you feel when we got that final strike?
It's crazy, man, because I've been watching. I think I maybe missed like 2 or 3 games this whole playoffs. I've been watching the games, and it's been unbelievable to watch. Like I wouldn't say like I'm a diehard Jays fan, but I'm an avid fan. I watch majority. I watch like a good amount of games during the season as well.
Right.
Me and my grandpa, we sit down, we watch it every weekend. We'll watch replays. Oh, he's fucking hype.
I imagine.
He is
hype.
hype. So
imagine.
So I'll tell the story afterwards. But yeah, like the Jays, I've always been a background fan. I've gone to multiple different games, even when we were doing bad. You know what I mean? Like I'm just a Toronto fan in general.
Right.
When we won Game 7, I was flipping out here. I happened to watch it at home. Unfortunately, I wish I was at the bar.
Yeah.
But I was freaking out. I go. I think I like clapped, and then our third host like ran out of the room because he got scared or whatever it is. And then I called my grandpa immediately.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Did you just watch that game?"
Yeah.
And he is like, he said this saying in Cambodian. It's called "Sabai Chet," and it's like just means like fucking happy as hell. And then I hear my brother yelling in the background, being like, "We're going to the World Series!"
Mental.
Fucking madness. So it was like one of the coolest moments. I got to share that with my grandpa. Unfortunately, I get to watch it with him.
Yeah. I'll watch one other game with him.
Oh, yeah. Well, but just absolute madness, man. So I can't wait. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I don't know if I can take a Game 7, though. That would be too nerve-wracking for me.
I would love to see you to go to Game 7.
That would be fantastic. If we win, too, oh, my God.
So it's Friday, Saturday, and then they take Sunday off, and then we go Monday, Tuesday in L.A. which are not going to be easy
Saturday's
games.
also in Toronto.
Yeah, Saturday's in Toronto. Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's 2 here, 2 there,
One here,
1 here, 1 there, and then 1 back here because we had the highest seed. So
gotcha.
that's why we're starting in Toronto on Friday.
And
If
here
they had the higher seed, I think we would have. We would have started in LA.
right.
But yeah, crazy man.
Yeah, oh
like
my God.
absolutely hype.
Oh my God. Bro, I swear to God, when I watched that game, I felt like I was watching that game. I've been a fan for 30
Yeah.
plus. I was so
Telling
happy.
you.
I was so happy when we won.
Uh,
Oh my
Few
God.
tidbits of information just before I ask Carlos a question.
Go ahead.
Nathan Phillips Square is going to be showing it live for free.
I didn't
So
know that.
if you're outside and you can't make it to the game, if you didn't get tickets, you don't want to go to the bar, you can go watch it outside with the community.
Absolutely.
Nathan Phillips Square, there's going to be a TV outside of Rogers Stadium as well, the Sky Dome. That's going to be playing it. You can go watch it there. Go to any bar, they'll let you in. You know what I mean?
Dress warm if you are
Yeah,
going to be
dress
watching
warm, yeah.
these games, please.
It's going to be late. But
Absolutely.
definitely go out and watch it. It's going to be a community
You need to
thing.
it's the type of games where you need to be around people. Even if it's whether it's a win or a loss, you got to be around your people.
Yeah.
You got to get hyped for it.
So, Carlos, what was your opinion of this whole thing after Game 7?
After Game 7, I'm like, man, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, watching that game was like, oh my God. This is really, really, really real. This is real.
Mm-hmm.
We are really doing it. We are this close. We are this goddamn close.
4 more wins, man.
That's all it is. And that's all it is.
I
We have some
born
steep
ready.
competition in the Dodgers. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But you know what, bro? At the end of the day, it's anyone's game. Any little fuck. Hey, Springer hit that goddamn home run, all from a little fuck up on the other team's part. All that takes. It's anyone's game at the end of the day. You know what? LA, if you're watching this, I really hope you do underestimate us. I really hope you do, because that's all that takes. And then, and you know what? The victory would be that much sweeter.
Yeah.
So, please underestimate us.
They're
Let us
actually in town today. I think they flew in today.
Is that right?
Yeah, the Dodgers, yeah.
So Otani and them are in town.
Yeah,
huh?
we need to go find out where they're
and
staying.
then, just square up. Be like, yo,
Yeah.
fam, you're in the wrong side of town, dog. Are you dumb? Yo, who'd you check in with, fam? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Yo, send a few Toronto man them to the hotel there. Yo, it's
God,
over,
man.
fam.
Crazy.
You're on a big man thing. Yo, we'll swash you right now, dog.
Crazy.
That's it. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited as hell. I hope we go to as many bars as we can for these games, and turn up, fucking get loud, get crazy, because we deserve it. We earn it. 30 plus years. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
And let's go. All right. Go Jays. Go.
Go support your local bar.
Please.
Go support the Jays. Go buy some merch.
Please.
Honestly, I was talking to our group of friends today, and I've been absolutely obsessing over the merchandise that's coming out. Specifically the hats that are coming out. Specifically the World Series hat.
Yes.
It's been sold out. Today I actually drove my ass to Lids during lunch to see if I can get it. They had shipments sold out within 20 minutes, which I love to hear. I was like smiling the whole time.
Absolutely.
The lady's like, sorry, we don't have any. I'm like, it's okay. Like, I understand.
Yeah.
It's fine. Are you guys going to get another shipment? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, great. I'll be back tomorrow. So it's great to see that the city's lively like this, that people are buying their merch. Go buy some merch if you can. Some of this stuff doesn't come back. You know what I mean? Like, after 30 years, like the merchandise that we have from like 92, 93, like we might not ever see this again.
Right.
And then, like, Carlson and I are in our early 30s. We may never see this opportunity ever again. So it's like, go buy a hat. You know, if you have the money, obviously. If you don't, then don't spend like your last dollar on it.
It's not that.
But if you can afford it, definitely go buy it. Keep it in the closet. Keep it for your kids, because it's going to be merchandise that's going to be either extremely valuable when you're older, or it's just going to have great memories behind it.
Most importantly, watch the goddamn game.
Yeah, that too.
Watch the goddamn game. Because regardless of merch, regardless of these ticket prices, your kids and grandkids are going to tell you where you were when when the Jays may have won the World Series again, and you want to provide as much detail and experience as much as possible. The experience is much more worth it than the merch and all that. So please support the Jays this final World Series. Let's get to it.
Love it.
Let's go.
So, Carlos,
go.
one of the questions I had, did
Go
you
ahead.
ask your parents where they were when the
You
92
know what?
and 93 Jays
I
were?
was, mind you,
a great question.
My dad was in the kitchen, or not, in the dining room while I was watching the game, and I was so in deep into the
Yeah.
game that I completely forgot to ask.
Yeah.
Well, he was working at the time,
Mm-hmm.
so he did admit that it was pretty crazy traffic wise back then, because instead of like. It wasn't like now where you could watch the shit on your phone and be
Of
happy.
course.
But like you
you had to watch
anywhere.
it on TV.
And there was they were taxi cabs everywhere. I mean, like they were on every goddamn corner. But all of them were in the car listening to the game in the radio. But yeah, taxi cabs everywhere. Streets I don't believe were as crowded as they're going to be now, but. Yeah, I should have asked him in more depth, because I remember him telling me this years ago when I asked him, but I should have asked him about that. But yeah.
So like I think the last time we made it as far as we did, which was back in 2016, I think it is, we made it to the American League Final and lost to the Texas Rangers.
Yeah.
I remember during that era, I think I was watching one of the games with my dad, and I was asking him like, where was he when the Jays won? And he's like, the only memory that I remember is the actual parade celebration. So right at around like Yonge and Dundas, they did it down Yonge Street. There was a whole parade for when they won back in 92. And he didn't remember whether it was 92 or 93. But he was like, I have one distinct memory, and I laugh at this every time that I think about it. But he was telling me about he was with his boys downtown. There were a bunch of Vietnamese immigrants.
Oh, boy.
And they're like, man, this is crazy. Like, we don't even care about baseball, but we're just hanging out downtown. There's fucking tons of people. There's thousands of people on Yonge Street. Parade going by. And he's like, there was this, like, Ford F-150 packed full of women in the back. And they all took off their tops.
Oh, my God.
And they were just flashing the parade. And he was like, man, Canada's crazy.
Oh, my God.
He's like, oh, my God. He's like, holy shit.
I need to get my citizenship.
They take baseball extremely serious. This is amazing.
Oh,
but he's like, that's all I remember, that these Canadian women were on the back of a truck and they took their tops off, and I saw boobs galore because the Jays won. And he's like, that was one of the craziest memories of the Jays winning back in the 92-93 year.
Watch those same women come back as older, and this time they do the same thing.
Hey, man, I'd applaud.
Back in 30 years,
I'd applaud.
30 plus years later.
So, like, speaking of that, I think I was talking.
It's funny. Sorry to interrupt you. It's funny. I remember talking to your brother about what he did when they last won, and he was telling me that he's like, you know what, like. There was games like during the day, like during school hours. Yeah. They would cut classes and like get everyone to like the gymnasium, and they would put it on the screen. Yeah, man. Like it was that important. Yeah. And I absolutely agree.
I hope they do that in schools now.
My God, they have to. They
have
to.
I know tomorrow the game's at 8, so kids will be out of school. But for the Monday, Tuesday, I don't know what time the games are.
If they're gonna have early game because LA is like 3 hours.
Yeah, the games might start at 10 o'clock. Their time, kind of thing.
So I mean, if they do the early hour, I hope they do. I hope they do that because I mean, you can't miss out on these games. You really can't. But you know what? My thing is, I thought about this too, and I'm like, if the Jays win, I'll be happy. I don't know if I'll cry though, because I'm not like. It's not that I'm not a big fan. It's just that, they won in our lifetime, and like we hear about it and stuff. But the thing is, I'm like. If I genuinely were to cry the next time a team wins, I'm not even talking about the Bears. It's probably the Leafs.
Oh yeah.
If the Leafs win, I'd probably cry.
Definitely.
Here's the deal. I'm not.
The Leafs are another.
The
Leafs are another level. Yeah.
But like, we're talking like 50 plus years that they haven't won. Yeah. And like, I'm talking about like, dude, I know like dudes that have died in their life and they have not seen the Leafs win.
Definitely.
In their entire life. So my thing is, so like. If the Leafs do win, I might cry.
Yeah, I think
I'll definitely go to that parade.
The Leafs are so much more ingrained, and like not that. I think the Jays are from '77. That's when we came into the league, and then the Leafs have been around since like the 20s or the 30s or something like that. So it's like
NHL,
it's like they're one of the originating teams that started in Canada. I think there's only a few of them that started out. So it's like I can understand from that perspective. I think that it would be extremely emotional if they win as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I did tear up after Game 7.
Did you?
After seeing Vladdy like tear up is crazy.
Bro, how could you
Like
not
that
have felt something?
that hurt, like not
Yeah.
hurt me, but it like filled my heart. It was like
that struck you in the
as
heart.
soon as like all the stuff he's been saying, like I want to win, I want to give a ring to my dad, like all of that's extremely important.
Absolutely.
Him being from a different country, coming to play, loving the city, loving the country as much as he does, getting him to the Game 7 like is an absolute
we have
gem.
The best fan base, man.
Yeah.
You can't like.
I legitimately like teared up a lot when the Raptors won.
Oh, that was a good moment.
I can definitely see myself doing it when the Leafs win eventually, hopefully within our lifetime. Who knows?
I mean, man,
but
if that happens, bro.
But we'll see.
Yeah, no, that would definitely break me for sure. Absolutely.
I was talking to a couple of my coworkers, and like we have a lot of like new immigrants within the company as well.
Yeah.
And one of the young guys, he's about like 22, 23. He was like, man, like what's going on with all this baseball stuff? Like, is it a big deal? And he's like from India. He's only been here for maybe like 6 years or something like that, 5 years. So he's new to it. And I was just telling him the whole history of it. Yeah. And he's like wide-eyed. He's like, yo, this is sick. Yeah. He's like, I want to go buy a hat now. Like, I want to be ingrained. Like, this is sick. So he's like, man, I could just tell how much passion's coming out of your voice when you're talking about this. And he's like, he loves Toronto. Like, he's like, live and die. I've been to a lot of different cities in the world, but Toronto, hands down, is the best city in the whole world.
It's the best.
So, yeah, man, share it with everybody. It's an inclusive group. We're all in this together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, go enjoy the Jays, man.
Like, go to a
it's
bar,
fucking awesome.
I guarantee you, if you hug a random stranger when they win, like they will legit open. They'll open their goddamn heart.
100%. It's
like,
amazing.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had this fit, dude. I remember when the Raptors were winning the playoffs and shit. I was hugging random strangers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't mind it whatsoever. High fiving. That's the whole point.
It's amazing, man. It's a wonderful, wonderful time.
Oh my god. Oh boy. Woo! I'm excited. Yeah. This is gonna be good, Ryan. This is gonna be good. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be good.
So, like, speaking of. So last week we missed an episode because I happened to be out for work. Yes. You know, I'll talk about Vancouver in the next part of the episode, but while we were out there, the amount of like support that we have from other parts of Canada as well, like Vancouver was going nuts, like nuts, man. We had tons of people wearing Jays gear. Really? Every single bar, like every single bar that I went into during the Jays nights were fucking madness.
There's a team in the world. There's a part of Canada that's like they have a really big Seattle fan base here though.
Oh yeah. I
forget which city it is.
It's probably Vancouver because because all the Vancouver people can just drive down to Seattle and go watch the game.
That's why I'm just like, I'm surprised you see so many Jays stuff
because they're closer to there. That's why.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'm like because if I'm not, I read somewhere that somewhere in Canada there's like a really big Seattle fan base.
Because you can go drive across the border, go get tickets to the Seattle Mariners game. It's been a thing forever kind of thing. So, but yeah, man, like in Vancouver, every single sports bar that I went to, every single bar that just had a TV on, wasn't even considered a sports bar, like tons of Jays fans everywhere. So it was extremely cool to be able to travel to different parts of Canada during this time and seeing the support that we happen to have. You know, and being from Toronto was totally different because I was there for a conference and everyone's not even talking work. Everyone's talking Jays. Like it was like, where are we watching the game tonight? Yeah. Where are you going to watch the game tonight?
That's
like
the only thing that
it was amazing. Like absolutely amazing.
Oh,
so
my God. But I will say though, shout out to Seattle for giving a good effort. You know what I mean? They
definitely.
It sucks because they never made it to the World Series, and it's unfortunate that it had to go out like that. But at the end of the day, they gave us a run for our money. I have to shout them out. It was a good, series, entertaining as hell.
Yep.
But shout out to Seattle. You know, if this ain't your year, maybe next year, who knows? But shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Seattle. Cal Raleigh, I think is one of the best hitters in the whole game. He had the most home runs this whole season. And then they have the Canadian. I forget his name too. There's a Canadian guy on Seattle.
Oh, really?
And every game, I think he wore this belt that had like Mariners logos all over the belt, but the buckle was a Canadian like flag, which was sick. And he killed it during the playoffs. Like he hit a huge homer, did tons for defense on that side as well. So it's like, yeah, man, it's really close to home. Obviously, I'm glad that we won,
Mm,
but shout out to Seattle. They did a great job.
yeah,
Gave us a great series. We were down
absolutely.
2-0,
Down.
and
Then we came back,
yeah,
baby.
so love it, man.
There we go. Shout out to Julio Rodriguez as well. He's also dating a Canadian. So.
You know what though? Screw
Uh-oh.
A-Rod and screw Derek Jeter.
He was hating
Those
on us,
guys
huh?
are the worst, man. Like, so
A-Rod
I remember,
and what's it, Jeter too?
yeah, Jeter too.
Yeah.
So I remember when we played the Yankees the first playoff round, they were like, "Oh, the Yankees are going to the World Series.
Yeah.
Like, they have the better team.
Yeah.
Like, no problem.
Yeah,
Whoever if they play Milwaukee or if they play Seattle or the other team, don't worry, they're going to beat them anyways. We're going to the World Series." And then next thing you know, we come back and slap the Yankees.
Yeah.
And then even right before we played, I remember watching the newscast with us about to play Seattle.
Yeah.
And they were like,
before the first
yeah,
game.
before the first game, Jeter and A-Rod both like, "Oh, Seattle's going to beat the Jays.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't have it in them." Next thing you know, Game 7, they did another one, being like,
know
"Who's
what,
going to
right?
win this Game 7? Freaking
You know
A-Rod
what?
and Jeter, both of them.
You know what? No.
Seattle's going to win it."
I'm going to say thank you guys because you underestimated us, and that's what made the victory sweeter. So you know what? Keep on doing it. Because I know they did it for L.A. and us for this series too.
Yeah.
So you know what? Thank you guys. Keep doing that for us. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
David Ortiz, though,
Oh, yeah.
thank you, sir. You believed in us. You never doubted us. Duh! Yankees lose.
See you in
Appreciate
Cancun.
it. See you in Cancun. Hey,
Yeah.
Seattle will be joining you guys in Cancun.
Yeah.
And who knows? LA might do the same thing. So you know what? Keep doubting us, guys, because you guys have to be the ones to report after when the Jays win the World Series. And you have to tell the world with your stupid little takes and your stupid looking faces when we win. You have to be the ones to break the news to us. So
Crazy.
you know what? Thank you.
Crazy.
I look forward. I look forward to this series. That's all I got to say about that.
But I guess just before we jump into the break,
Go ahead.
I would love to give some people's kids, speaking of sports,
Go ahead.
to Terry Rozier and Chauncey
Oh,
Billups.
boy, oh
Chauncey
boy,
Billups,
oh boy.
ex-Raptor.
Current Portland Trailblazers coach.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So he's still getting paid. He's
Nuts.
in the millies, still
Yeah.
getting paid from the NBA.
Yeah. I don't
All
know.
right. For those that don't know, Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups and I believe 30 others were arrested in a gambling ring.
Today.
Just today. They were arrested for hosting an illegal gambling ring. And I saw the details. They had like X-rays under the gambling tables, and it was.
Like cheating stuff.
Here's the deal.
You know what I mean? That's crazy.
The rich. I understand the saying, the rich getting richer, but why? You don't need that money.
No.
Chauncey specifically, you are a coach of the NBA.
Yeah.
You are getting
Like,
paid
that's crazy.
millions.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You are a coach. What are you doing?
The Portland
Money's good.
The Portland Trailblazers are losing, and then you're out here running gambling rigs.
I mean, come on. What are we doing?
Like, that's
and
crazy.
And not even a coaching thing aside, you probably still make royalties from when you played in the NBA.
Yeah.
You were a big deal, bro.
Yeah.
People still buy your jerseys. What are you doing? You don't need that money.
It's really crazy because, like, it really shows after retirement or after, like, you're done playing ball, whatever sport you happen to be, athletes, they either choose two different routes. They either go, or three different routes. They
Yeah.
either go live their life happily, just live off the money that they
Yeah.
have, you know, create a business or something like that.
Absolutely. Do something
And then there's some of the
productive.
rich guys that go out and buy businesses and then get out there and they, like, you know, get property and,
Right.
like, put their shares into something or whatever it may be. And then there's guys that just go totally left field and then screw it up and then be broke or, like, get too greedy or beat up their wife or something stupid like that.
Oh, my
It's absolutely nuts to see. Chauncey, Terry, both of you guys are absolutely great basketball players. You know, Chauncey, you were an ex-Raptor,
Yeah.
you know, an ex-champion with the Detroit Pistons, but you've ruined part of your legacy by doing this. So
100%.
Brutal.
100%.
Absolutely brutal,
So
Chauncey.
I just found out some of the details. So yes, those X-ray machines built into tables to read face-down cards, contact lenses / glasses that read pre-marked cards, secret cameras in card trays. Like
Crazy. Literally a freaking
you're
Ocean's
ripping
11.
off all of these guys for millions of dollars. Like, do you need that? Why?
Crazy.
Why
Absolutely
do you
crazy.
have to resort to that?
Yeah.
I'm like, I read this. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
Why?
Weirdest thing ever.
Oh my god! And then freaking what? Gilbert Arenas got arrested for something similar while hosting a game. He didn't do all this crazy shit. But when he got released and they asked him about it, he's like, "Oh, I snitched. I snitched on everybody. I snitched on everybody. I just hosted.
Snitch?
I just
That's
hosted
me.
the thing. I just hosted the thing. I don't know what the hell went on." But yeah, Chauncey, Terry.
I don't see anything wrong with like gambling between like you and your friends or a group or whatever. You have a good group. Let's say you have 100 people that all just go gamble against each other because the government's not making money on it and they're like trying to break it down. I think that's wrong.
Yes.
Like I think that's bad. They allow them to do whatever they want with their money. It is what 100%. It is. But the whole Chauncey thing, like that's crazy.
No,
like,
100%.
Freaking Ocean's 11, 007 type shit.
You're literally intentionally ripping off these people.
Yeah. Crazy.
For millions of dollars. And for what?
Like if he just had a gambling rig, that'd be like, okay, the police is wrong. Let him live his life.
How much is the mortgage really?
You know what I mean?
Like you mean to tell me with your current contract as a coach, you can't pay off your mortgage?
Crazy.
Really? Come on, dude.
Crazy.
Come on. Terry, what are we doing? So yes, some people's kids.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, I mean, dude, you do not need all that money.
100%.
You are fine. You are fine. And now look at this. Your legacy's tarnished in the NBA. Your family probably can't even look at you the same way anymore. You lost some money from the NBA is probably gonna rip off some checks now.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna head to break now.
Heading to break.
All right, we got a video to watch. Cause I need to calm down from this cut water because it's getting crazy. So let's head to the video.
We'll be back.
One.
So we're back.
Got a
video. Carl's came up with this video, and Halloween's coming up.
Halloween is literally next Friday.
Next Friday, we may or may not have a Halloween episode. I think we might.
If I'm a betting man, I'd say we would. And this coward runs away. You always run from fear.
But he left. And in this case, because in the theme of Halloween, we're going to be watching this short film. Carlos, tell me about this short film.
So I had discovered this through the grapevine. I haven't watched it in full myself, but show of hands, who was a Gushers fan as a kid? So Gushers, as we all know, Fruit Gushers, as we know, is the candy famous. Founded in 91.
Yes.
We eat them as a kid. You eat them, and then these juices, be flowing.
Wow.
And fruitiness just comes out, and we enjoy the candy. So Gushers, in honor of Halloween this season, they released a short horror film.
Wonderful.
And
Fruit Head, I'm assuming.
I owe it to the kid in me to watch this short film.
Okay.
And it's not Halloween yet, but we're in that path literally in 1 week. So let's just watch it and give our take on it.
And Gushers, please don't demag us or
I mean, we're trying to support
DMC
you.
thing.
Okay, so don't do that.
Let's go ahead and get this started.
Called Fruit Head.
I'm already. With different music, it was very sensual.
Why did you say that?
I'm just saying.
Okay, Ryan,
I'm just saying.
Ryan, it's what music would play during that?
I don't know, Marvin Gaye or something like that.
God,
You know what I mean?
What are you doing?
Ain't nothing wrong with a little Marvin Gaye. And Chardonnay.
Famous actor in The West Wing.
Ooh! That got me. Yeah, for audio listeners, you can skip forward or watch this on your own. a very nice house.
Richard, it's time we talked.
What are you doing in my house? Who are you?
You don't remember me? Funny, because I think of you quite often. Come on now, Richard.
How do you know my name?
This is actually a terrifying character. Wow. For a Gushers
Interesting.
kid snack, this is extremely terrifying.
Would you say it's driving you, Rudy?
Okay.
It's Gushers! They're bursting with fruity flavor!
I remember this
They'll
commercial.
really turn your head!
Whoa, I'll
The
say.
famous
With a taste!
That'll
Maybe
drive
late
you
80s.
fruity!
Cut!
Oh, you said 91 it got introduced.
Cut!
So.
This isn't working. None of this is working. It doesn't feel real. We're done here for today. It must feel absolutely real.
Quite interesting.
Some of you are thinking, okay, no, this is satanic as fuck. I appreciate this because this is a director that really wants art for his film to really flourish, and I commend him for that. So this is a commendable action.
I think that some people are probably gonna think this is cheesy or like cringy or whatever it is. I think they did a great job so far.
think so
I
far.
was genuinely scared at the beginning.
That was pretty horrifying.
You know what I mean? They
far.
had to bring in Gushers somewhere.
At the end of the day, they're promoting their
yeah,
product.
they're doing a wonderful thing.
And I think they're doing good so far.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue on.
I guess there's obsession.
And action.
With a taste!
That'll drive you! Ah! 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 Oh, oh God! Ah!
No, that's not the line.
What did you do to me?
Come on.
Ah!
Come on, buddy. We got a commercial to finish.
Richard. I had the art department try the same effect using an emerging technology called CGI.
Radical! Oh, that's even better. Let's use that.
Wow.
Okay, people, that is a wrap. Woo! All right.
That was the kid sensation. Crazy.
Jacob.
I was a prop to you, Richard. One that you discarded after our shoot and forgot. But I didn't forget. You see, I couldn't.
Mother of God.
I was reminded every day by strangers pointing and laughing, by the tailor who had to adjust my necklines because the shirts I liked wouldn't fit over my deformed strawberry head.
I didn't understand.
Strawberry even
Well,
rotten.
I guess things aren't quite so radical anymore, are they, Richard?
No.
See, the interesting thing about this is
Jacob, I was young and stupid.
the interesting thing about this, I was watching, I forget what it was. I think I watched like an old episode of Goosebumps the other day,
Okay.
and it really reminded me of like there was like that old kind of like 90s horror kind of feel.
Yes.
They don't have that anymore, I don't think, from my understanding, anywhere.
Right.
And if it does try to replicate it, they just don't do it as well as back in the day. But this is fairly close, I think, to it. So just wanted to shout that out.
Yeah.
Is appreciative. We're gonna keep going.
I know I can't undo all the damage I've caused, but you need to know. I would give up everything I have if I could go back and stop myself.
You forgot about me!
No! Jacob, you're wrong! I see you every time I close my eyes! Every time I smell a fruit cobbler! Jacob, I deserve your hatred. And whatever else I have coming, I need you to know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I accept your apology. You do? I do. There's just one problem. We have a commercial to finish.
It's Gushers! They're bursting with fruity flavor!
Radical!
They'll really turn your head!
Whoa, I'll say.
With a taste!
Again!
With a taste that'll drive you fruity. It'll drive you fruity.
That is it.
Gushers! They'll drive you totally fruity!
Is that it? That is the best short film I've seen in a long time.
Wow.
I loved it.
Really?
I loved it. I thought because we grew up with Gushers,
The nostalgic
aspect, seeing the commercial again, because that was like the original aspect of it, but it was genuinely like terrifying, yet kind of like funny. The 90s funny it has as well. Loved it. Everything about it. It was wonderful.
Good. I'm glad
Wonderful.
you enjoyed it. And 'tis the season for Halloween, so I'm figuring, you know what? Let's get nostalgic and watch this a little bit. But I'm glad you liked it.
Absolutely
I'm glad
wonderful.
You liked it.
Absolutely wonderful.
And you know what? Shout out to Gushers for making a flick that you know what, can a little scare you a little bit, but at the same time bring it back to the good old days.
Definitely.
So you know what? Good on you, Gushers.
Shout out to Gushers.
Shout out to Gushers. Anywho, we're gonna head back to our show now. So keep it locked. We'll be here in a few seconds.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
We're back.
I'm almost 2 cut waters deep, so I have a lot to say.
Cutwater Carlos.
All right. I too have some people's kids.
Okay.
And you brought
Love
this
that.
to my attention today. I
Love
don't even
that.
want to say this motherfucker's name, but Kevin McCall.
Oh yes.
For those who don't know, and I don't expect all of you to know, Kevin McCall was responsible for 2, of my knowledge, 2 of Chris Brown's hits.
He
Deuces.
he like wrote them.
He wrote them.
Oh wow! I didn't know that.
Deuces and Strip.
Huge
Huge records.
Huge songs.
For Chris Brown. And Ryan had sent me a video. I had watched a video earlier this week from that same podcast about him calling Tyrese a buster, simply because, Kevin, as we all don't know, Kevin McCall is somewhat homeless right now.
Yeah.
And he's looking for a place to stay. Tyrese reached out to him. He thought that Tyrese was going to give him a room to sleep in, but Tyrese ended up saying, "Look, let me give one of your friends or family members a call and see if they can help you out." And then he called him a buster for that. Here's the deal. Simply because you're homeless does not mean I have to owe you anything.
Look
I
here,
don't owe you a
Buster.
room. Look here, Buster. Look here, Buster. All right, cuh. What up, cuh? Like, Tyrese doesn't owe you anything.
Legit.
If you're, down on your luck in anything, and you literally are not one of a good friend of mine, he does not owe you anything. Simply because he has a mansion. That's all I gotta say about that. But that's not what pissed me off about Kevin McCall today. He had some takes on who can't sing that really grinded my gears.
Interesting.
And there was
Very interesting.
The three that pissed me off. The three takes that pissed me off. He said Mary J. Blige, Keisha Cole, and forgive me, the last person who could not sing, according to Kevin McCall, was Patti LaBelle.
Crazy.
Here's the deal.
Crazy.
I've been an R&B fan all my life. Now, R&B is a genre that if you do it right, you can be extremely successful in. But you have to hit those notes. You have to be a singer that really exudes the pain that you feel from certain records. Mary J. Blige, Keisha Cole, and Patti LaBelle are some of the greatest R&B artists that has ever lived.
Agreed.
And the fact that you feel that these three cannot sing is redonkulous to me.
Crazy.
You mean to tell me that girl that made Real Love? But I can't be without you. Even Family Affair.
Yep.
Or even the female that made I Should Have Cheated.
Yep.
Sent from Heaven.
Yep.
Patti LaBelle.
Yep.
If only you knew how much I do love you. Patti LaBelle can't sing?
Crazy.
Oh.
Crazy.
Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Mind you, I'm not even talking about the records. I'm talking about live. Like, there is video of these people singing live. And they kill it every damn time. So, Kevin, I know you're down on your luck, brother. I know times are hard. I get it. Here's the deal, brother. I'm going to be real with you. If you wrote those records for Chris Brown, but also, I want to say, there is video of you admitting you spending your money recklessly. You brought that on yourself, bro.
Definitely.
You brought that on yourself.
100%.
These takes to get attention, well, now you got our attention because they're dumbass takes. I know you're down on your luck. So I'm not going to judge you for how you're living right now. But those takes on those specific three artists, some people's kids. Shame on you. Shame on you that you could listen those records. I get it. I don't know if you spend studio time with these people, but there's concerts that literally devalue those statements that you said.
Agreed.
Because it clearly shows that these girls, these ladies, these icons of R&B can clearly sing. So I don't know where you got this theory, where this opinion is coming from, but no, I disagree wholeheartedly. And I think you're wrong. You need to listen to these songs again and then really think about this statement about what you said. Some people's kids.
100%.
Some people's kids. Shame on you, Kevin. Shame, 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 shame.
So one of the things about like singing, and I'm not like a professional singer by any means. I'm I'm no coach. I'm no vocal coach. I've never taken lessons myself or anything like that. But one thing I have heard is that everybody can sing in a certain sense, and like everybody has their own internal range.
Sure.
Everybody can hit specific notes that some good singers may not be able to hit. So
Sure.
like if you have a very deep voice and you can be more of a baritone,
Sure.
like type of singing, and like if you think about like choir, or if you think about like group singing, not everybody has the best voice, but they can still sing in a certain sense. So I think one of the things that he's overlooking is that there's a really wide range of singing. Like if you think about the best singing in the world, like a Whitney or something like that, or a Mariah, like yeah, I guess you can consider them like the top singers, but it
Absolutely.
doesn't mean that these people can't sing.
Right.
Like maybe Mary J can't hit the notes that
Mariah can.
Mariah can, or like Patti LaBelle couldn't hit the notes that like Whitney can,
Right.
but it doesn't mean they can't sing.
Absolutely.
I think that's an incredibly terrible take.
Mm.
Definitely what Carlos has said. I think you're trying to gain attention because you are trying to get on more shows.
Absolutely.
The more outrageous stuff that you happen to say because you have a
Absolutely.
bit of a name, it's just extremely sad. I hope you figure out your lessons from here. I hope you find some peace within yourself.
Absolutely.
Hopefully you come out with another big hit so you can put some money in your pocket. It is what it is. Strip, love the song. Deuces, love the song.
Great song.
You can do it again.
Absolutely.
You can do it again.
Absolutely.
Don't do it this way.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about you.
This ain't the way.
Yeah.
This ain't
But
the way.
speaking of R&B, to go to a sad moment real quick, we did happen to lose a legend,
an icon, a legend,
an
is
icon,
an
a sex
understatement.
icon,
in
one of the
R&B.
greatest music videos of all time.
Okay,
I have it on
You're
repeat.
really excited about
It
this
is
music
it
video.
is my background of
What
my
about his
phone.
discography and
No, man.
okay,
One of the greatest
all right.
music videos of all time. I
Alright.
keep it as a GIF on my
All right.
background on my
Well,
phone.
You got this sexual in a hurry.
Just 'cause.
All right.
D'Angelo.
We lost D'Angelo.
Rest
that
in
was a
peace.
big one. That one hurt me.
Yeah, he's young. He was
Yeah,
only
he was
50
young.
something.
Yeah.
51, I think it
Yeah,
was.
That hurt me.
It was
That hurt me. I'm
colon
not gonna lie,
cancer?
As a kid, I could not watch that video in its entirety. It made me a little uncomfortable.
I watched it.
As I got older, though, I listened to the audio and I'm like, this is
I watched it.
this is that guy. Okay, why did you say it twice then? Well, I mean,
I've seen it
All right.
many times.
All right.
But yeah.
You know he has other songs, right? You know what? For me, like me as a kid, I was like a hip hop head, and the first time I genuinely thought that, I don't know why it was this song, but like the first time I thought that D'Angelo was like solid, it was a song with Method Man called "Breakups to Makeups,"
Okay.
and he was on the hook, and it was a simple hook. It just, I'm
Yeah.
still in love with you, babe. Getting in love, babe. And
Yeah.
that's all it is. And I'm like, yo, the
Yeah.
D'Angelo guy is not bad. And then I paid attention, and I listened to Brown Sugar and Voodoo Child. Not Voodoo Child. Sorry, Devil's Pie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A lot of
Great
stuff.
song.
A lot of stuff.
Well, and other than that, but D'Angelo, he was a big name in R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Big
Huge.
name in R&B.
Huge.
You know what I mean? He disappeared for years.
Yep.
And then he came back out of the blue, and he got back like he never left.
Yeah.
And that says a lot about somebody.
Like some of the artists that you like in terms of like R&B or
The artist that
hip hop,
you know today,
they like him. You know
absolutely.
what I mean? They
He
put
is
him
your
up there.
R&B artist, favorite R&B artist.
Yeah, like D'Angelo is an absolute legend.
Absolutely.
It was extremely sad to hear about the news. He's an icon, and
Absolutely.
he'll be forever remembered.
Absolutely. He's somebody who he didn't really need the fame. He just loved the art.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about him. He just loved the art of R&B.
You know, one thing I didn't realize about him until after his death is that he actually did one of the songs for the Red Dead Redemption track list. He did. And I remember it, if you played Red Dead Redemption is one of the greatest games of all time.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
I've probably beaten it like at least 5 or 6 times.
You're talking 2 or 1?
2.
Oh, okay. 2.
And he actually has a song that plays in the story, and I had no idea that was him.
Oh shit!
But it's actually one of like the main kind of sad parts of the story, kind of thing. But it plays in the background, which is very interesting. So, yeah, rest in peace to D'Angelo.
I just learned that he did like a really big. It was a artist where all these black R&B artists performed at an award show. and he wrote that song.
Oh wow.
Called it's a You Will Know. Like, it's a video online that's pretty. It has a few million views, but yeah, no, he wrote that song, and but yeah, no, D'Angelo, man, that's a big one. That's a big one, especially for me and Ryan, because like me and Ryan, we talk about like R&B all the time, but and D'Angelo was a big name that we discussed a lot.
Yeah. Great video, by the way, too.
Okay, you said that a lot.
Great
but,
video.
Hold on. Okay, is that gonna be his memory?
You know what's
video?
crazy? For some people, it definitely will be.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing. I was expecting that to be like females, maybe.
In the collage of D'Angelo's life, it definitely comes up. So what? There's this in that video, and we're talking about Untitled for those who don't know what we're talking about.
How does it feel?
There's this part of the video that I think that they like cut out in when you watched it on like BET or if you watched it on like MTV or whatever it was. But if you go look up like the raw video that came out from the producing company, there's this one part of the video, I don't remember where it is, but there's like a timestamp for it where it literally looks like his penis is coming up in the camera. So he might have been fully naked in that video.
Okay, Ryan. The fact that you had to dig so deep.
I'm not gonna lie. I rewind it here and there to see. I'll see if I can find it.
Tell me, the day they announced his passing,
I'm just saying.
you're just like, I gotta find out some more details
I'm
about
just
this
saying.
video.
I'm just saying.
So
Very
you sat
fun.
here with the business director of the blank, and you're like, do you see what you have to?
I think it's right there.
Oh my God!
What is
you
it?
saw that? Did you see that? And then you rewind a little bit.
Crazy.
Ryan,
Rest in
what the
peace to
fuck?
D'Angelo.
R.I.P. to D'Angelo. You know, you'll solely be missed.
Yeah.
You made some of the greatest R&B records, and you know what else was a bit underrated record? I Found My Smile Again from the Space Jam soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Great song. Great song. Do you have any D'Angelo's records you want to suggest to the new people?
I'm just gonna go with the big hitters, man. Untitled, Brown Sugar, Cruisin'. Yeah, like Devil's Pie was a big one.
Great song.
Yeah, just a beast, man.
Yeah.
An absolute beast.
Absolute beast.
Go listen to him.
But yes, if you're a fan of R&B, please, if you haven't heard of D'Angelo, please go listen to him. You have to. All right. Speaking of WTF news, there's rumors that this was last week. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but Donald Trump wants to release Diddy.
Yes, I did happen to see that.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm gonna make my plea right here. Listen,
we're screwed if he does. You know,
President
he had all that time in jail. He probably watched our video.
He probably watched all the haters. He's probably going to make a compilation video, and our faces are going to be in it. And then he's going to be like, you can hate me now. Mr. President, if you're watching this, here's the deal. You and I, we don't see eye to eye right now. All right? We're not on friendly terms right now. But for the sake of your American citizens, keep that nigga in jail. You cannot let him be free. Please let him serve those 50 months. He needs that time. All right?
Crazy.
He got way too comfortable doing some wild ass shit. He needs to serve the prison time.
Yeah.
All right? If you release him, me and Ryan are going to have to fear for our safety. And I don't want that. The last thing I need is to open my door and see a bottle of Johnson & Johnson.
I was going to say, I'm allergic to baby oil, you know what I mean?
We don't need that shit in our lives. So please, keep him in prison.
Yeah. Crazy.
Don't bother you. You have a lot of shit on your plate right now. The last thing you need is to involve yourself with Sean Puffy Combs.
Yeah.
Please.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. I beg of you. Please. Don't do it.
So it's
Don't involve yourself.
Yeah,
Let him serve the time. Ugh.
It's crazy. Speaking of that, I was watching a CoffeeZilla video today, and supposedly he just released the Binance CEO. And then for those who don't know about Binance and the whole situation, Binance was a huge, and I won't get too much into it because it's very boring, but Binance was like a multi-million-dollar cryptocurrency exchange. They let a lot of like criminals and crooks were kind of funneling money through this crypto exchange, frauded a whole bunch of people, and then pretty much went to jail, pleaded guilty for what he did, was like, you know what, I did wrong. I shouldn't have let these people do it. Goes to jail, and then Trump actually pardoned him today. So supposedly they found out in the background, some of these like journalist investigators such as CoffeeZilla himself, that there was a huge spike in the crypto that Donald Trump owns as of today. So like as soon as the news went out, there was like a huge spike. So they're saying that there's proof out there that the Binance people, or this guy that the CEO is Binance, actually just gave a bunch of money, paid off Donald Trump through crypto so that he can then pardon him, and then it eventually actually happened.
Fascinating.
So
Fascinating.
just some absolutely fraudulent ass shit going on.
You know what I mean? It's kind of
you
like
know. It's
you
crazy.
sit there, you read this news, and be like, "This is y'all president."
We're trying our asses off here, working 9 to 5.
You know
what I mean? Just trying to enjoy the weekend, and there's
Right?
all this shit going on.
breaking laws.
Telling you, man.
And then there's shit like that where dudes could break the laws and then be pardoned by the president simply because they were paying him some moolah on the side.
It is madness.
Unbelievable. Man, we need to get in touch with Mark Carney, see if we can break some laws.
Telling
and
you,
help him
man.
Get paid.
Telling
What
you,
are
man.
we doing?
I don't know.
Doing?
I don't know what I'm doing in my life,
You
man.
know what I mean?
Makes me think.
Like, let's go rob the Louvre and then like freaking send some money to Mark Carney and see if he can pardon us.
Literally.
Speaking of the Louvre, you remember you
Yes.
read about the heist.
Supposedly like a 40-second heist or something like that.
But they got some moolah.
Yeah.
They got some chains.
One of the most like special jewelry pieces in the Louvre, which is crazy. So criminals win, man. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it goes to show you. What do we do? We've been all our lives. We've been told, if you can't do the crime, don't do the. You know, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
Yeah.
But here we are. You know what? Apparently, if you do the crime, you don't have to do the time.
Part of mine and Carlos's job, hosting the podcast, is yet to make people laugh, to provide news and culture updates, to talk about our opinions about certain things. But part of it is we also try to like teach the youth. Something better. You know what I mean? Like us growing up, we always were taught, don't do crimes, don't do this, you're going to get in trouble.
Blah, 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 blah.
Well, with the amount of stuff that's going on in the background, it's hard not to
we have to.
It's hard not to be like, yeah, man.
Like, you know what? I think we got to do crime.
Criminals win, man. You know what I mean?
Because I mean, so
Crazy.
long as you're paying the right people.
Crazy.
I think you'll be okay.
Crazy.
What are we doing? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Like, you know what? I think that we've been doing it wrong this entire time.
I think we have.
Criminals be doing it right.
Yeah, we screwed ourselves.
I mean,
why'd we go to school?
Here, thank you, thank you. We should have started the drug game. Pay out the prime minister some moolah on the side. Be like, hey, look, I know we're committing crime, but dog, we made some moolah, and we can put some in your pocket.
Something going on outside.
Our FBI agent's car is alarmed.
We're screwed. We gotta go.
On to us, and that's that.
But
folks.
Last thing I wanted to talk about before we end the episode.
Are we ending?
Well, we're close to it.
All right.
Well, not ending, but.
All right.
Go
ahead. Sorry.
I wanted to give my review of Vancouver.
All right. You said you were gonna talk about it.
So.
First time going.
Carlos, I don't think you've ever been.
Never been. No.
The West Coast is genuinely something else in a good way. The flight there, you're flying over the mountains, which is absolutely stunning. It's crazy, man. Like, I was looking up even just like the population of Vancouver. The population of Vancouver is like 700,000.
Yeah, it's not too many.
It's not much.
Yeah.
In Toronto, we have like 3 million people.
Yeah.
So it's like we're like almost triple the amount of people, if not more.
That's right.
I'm
That's
terrible
why
at
the
math.
Grizzlies went over the Memphis.
It's
we
nuts,
don't have
man.
a big population over
It is nuts. But honestly, out of every single North American city that I've been to, and I've been to quite a bit of them, I wouldn't say a crazy amount, but I've been to at least 2 handfuls worth. Vancouver is the only other city in my lifetime that I think I would live.
Really?
I would live there. Yeah, 110%.
Right, because you gotta. Apparently, I've heard that like Vancouver is a very expensive living city to live in.
Vancouver is absolutely stunning.
It's that good.
It is the second most beautiful city I've ever seen in North America.
What's the first?
I've been to Europe and like stuff like that.
What's the first in North America?
Toronto. Toronto definitely has it over
So you're
Vancouver.
saying
I will give
Vancouver's
it.
that good.
But Vancouver's actually
it's that good.
it is beautiful.
And
absolutely
they're
stunning.
Filled with ABGs.
It is amazing. ABG gang out there for
Okay.
whatever reason.
You know what? Here's the deal. I only
ABG
said
gang.
that because there's this rumor going on that Carlos is addicted to ABGs.
Hey,
That's
hey.
not the case here.
It's not a big deal, Carlos.
Listen, I'm not against ABG.
Everyone's got a flavor.
If an ABG
If
came
you're
up to me and talked to me,
if your flavor-
I'd be like, hey, how you doing? What's going on?
If your
What's
flavor
good?
happens to be long
But
eyelashes,
everyone
blonde
knows-
hair,
No.
iPhone,
Everybody
Uggs,
knows
tights.
that I like me a caramel or a dark
You know,
skin,
done
or
done
even,
nails.
or even a Latina chick. I like me. I'm a cultured man, but I'm not this. I'm not overhyped over this ABG.
It's not a big
like
deal.
People said they are.
It's not a big
That's
deal.
all I gotta say. But I have heard that the ABG culture over there is quite high. That's all I gotta say. So don't let this rumor spread that Carlos is highly addicted to ABGs. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm against them. All right? If you're an attractive person, regardless of race, I don't care. If you're a thick-skinned gal, then I don't care what race you are. But that's all I got to say.
It's not a big deal, Carlos.
Hey, man. That's all I got to say. And personality matters, too. Okay? I don't care if you're thick-skinned, but at the end of the day, personality, numero uno.
Hey, it's not a big deal.
Whatever.
But there is quite a large Asian community out there. I can definitely attest to that. But yeah, it is absolutely stunning. For anyone who hasn't been to Vancouver, I highly, highly, highly recommend going.
Okay.
It is the taste. It is like a touch of Toronto, but you have mountains in the background.
I've heard it's similar to Toronto.
The sea being right within the city, you have clean air. It's like this weird feeling of like the best breath of air that you've ever had in a deep city. There's just as many, coffee shops, there's shopping malls, there's things to do. They have their specific areas, Chinatown. The thing I was really surprised about is actually very small in comparison. I was actually at one end of the city. I was with one of my friends. We drove to her apartment on the other end of the city, and then she walked me back to my to my hotel, and it was like a 25-minute walk across the city.
Wow.
Crazy. It was the weirdest thing ever.
That could never happen here.
No, it would take me an hour to walk from literally
an hour plus.
It would take me an hour to walk from like High Park to like Greektown,
Right.
maybe even longer than that. But it literally took 25 minutes. I was drinking. But
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Was
just
that- are we saying obvious things now?
saying-
The sky is blue.
I'm just saying. But it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. It was the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Like it was one of the most interesting things. It has what Toronto has in a certain sense, but just cleaner air. The city's clean for whatever reason. There was tons of people just always cleaning the streets, the parks or whatever it was. Yeah, absolute madness. The only thing I would say is that the homeless population out there in one specific area is really out of control.
Is it?
In Toronto, we have like these
worse
compared to
than
here. So like there, it's very odd. So they have this place called West Hastings, I think it is, or East Hastings, one or the other.
Yeah.
But it's this whole specific area where there's like literally kilometers of like homeless people just sitting on the street, kilometers, and they all are there in that area. If you go to the financial district, if you go to like any of the other districts, they're not so predominant. There might be one or two
So
around here
it's
and there.
worse than here. 'Cause
It's worse
pretty-
than here.
It can be
It's
pretty
bad here because we have like a bunch of encampments everywhere and stuff like that, and they're at pretty much like every corner. But the whole city is like normal. Like there's not that homeless people aren't normal.
On a scale of 1 to Hamilton, how bad?
It's bad.
Like worse than Hamilton?
It's probably worse than Hamilton, I'd say.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's
So, like,
saying a lot.
So we walked like 2 kilometers on this West Hastings or East Hastings, I forget where it is, but it's literally like 2 kilometers of like every other homeless person. Either you're sleeping on the street or you're shooting up or smoking a crack pipe. 100%. So when I was walking with one of my friends, she was like kind of close to my shoulder, and I'm like, oh, I guess we're getting to that area. And she's like, yeah, like I wouldn't walk around here by myself. So crazy, like literally 1 or 2 kilometers, if not more, of just people shooting up, fentanyl zombie mode, like on the street, and they all are together in that area. It's so weird. There's no tents. They're all just on the street. Even when I was going to the nicer areas of Vancouver, I didn't see homeless people, but they all congregate for whatever reason in that area. And I don't know if it's because like the police is telling them to go there, or like the city's providing services around there, or whatever it is. But it's just absolutely crazy when we're walking around there, because we had to get there to go to dinner. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. That was definitely one of the weird things that I saw, and I'm like, I almost kind of prefer Toronto, the way that we sort of handle it, like allowing them to sort of congregate under bridges and at certain parks and stuff like that. But there, it's like a very scary area. And like for the business owners that are running businesses, they have people sleeping on their stoops, like doing crack and all that kind of stuff right on the street. It was nuts. But like other than that, yeah, Vancouver was absolutely beautiful. I would love to be able to live there for a few years, one in some lifetime. But I would highly, highly recommend that you go. It is something else. It is absolutely stunning. So, yeah, highly recommend it.
I would like to formally announce that there will be no new episode next week, as I will be in Vancouver, committing zombie drug addict shit. You know, oh my god,
Absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
Well, yeah, now I gotta.
And it was crazy because the drinks are cheaper there, which is nuts.
Well, yeah, no, the taxes are probably like limited.
I like was at this this
I
bar.
heard it's expensive to live there.
Oh, it's very expensive. So like we were looking up, me and my buddy were having coffee, and I pulled up like one of the rental websites and looked around in the area that we're in, and we're in a nicer area, but we're moving around Vancouver.
Right.
So there's like a couple main areas: English Bay, Gastown, Cole Harbor, and Yaletown, I think it's called, the ones that I was visiting. And like a 1-bedroom or a studio apartment in Toronto, you're looking at like anywhere from, 18, 19 to maybe 22. Over there, it's like 25 to 27. And then for like a 2-bedroom around here, you're maybe looking at like 28 to like 3,200. Over there, like 4,000, 45. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's a really rough area. And like they have way more, it seems, like luxury apartments. Like I was looking at like 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom apartments that are going for like 15,000 a month. I'm like, who's buying this stuff? Or who's living in these places? It's crazy. But yeah, absolutely beautiful city. Like it's literally like 40% of Toronto. So we were out at one night, it was like 2 a.m. We're outside, we're getting food. And like it's like the busy area where like you would consider a King Street, where you would consider like an Ossington for the Toronto people, but like 40% less people. And like everyone's super friendly. Even the homeless people, funny enough, were super polite and friendly out there, which is really weird. Like I didn't get called any derogatory terms. Like it was funny because I was even walking by a TD Bank, and there was this girl that was in East Hastings or the West Hastings area waiting for an ATM to go to the bank, and then this homeless guy cut in front of her by accident. And the homeless guy turns around and goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cut in front of you. Like, please go ahead." And she's like, No, go ahead." And he's like, No. Like, my bad. Then he waited for her. I'm like, that's the most polite homeless dude I've ever seen with a crack pipe in his hand. You know what I mean? It was crazy. Yeah. They didn't say a word to me. I didn't talk to one homeless person whatsoever. They didn't ask for change, no nothing. They just kind of sit, do their own thing, mind their business. It is like a weird like utopia of what Toronto should be.
Interesting.
It's very, very odd, but it was a beautiful, beautiful city. Yeah,
go visit there.
Beautiful city.
Like it's a city that I definitely want to visit one day in my life.
I like bar hop to 5 or 6 different bars on the Friday night, and it was
cheap over there.
It was absolutely wonderful. Had a great time.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's probably why the living expenses are so goddamn expensive over there. Everything else is cheaper.
But highly recommend it for those who haven't been. Vancouver, thank you for hosting me for a few days. It was absolutely lovely.
Care of my guy.
It was beautiful, and I will definitely be back. 110%.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It was that good.
Yeah, loved it. I loved everything about it.
Wow.
Yet again, like I was saying, like I'm pretty picky. I always want to be close to my parents, close to my family, my friends. But Vancouver is the only city where I was like, yo, I would love to live here.
Live there.
I would live there
for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just figure out. Okay.
Yeah, I would move there.
Okay.
100%.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks.
Stunning.
I want to go there because stripper told me that they got big asses over there. So if there's any thick-skinned Latinas in Vancouver, hit me up. You know what? Even if there's thick-skinned ABGs over there, shit, I'll visit. I want to meet y'all too. So I'm
Crazy.
over it. But that being said, I guess we're going to end it here. We're going to have our Halloween episode next week.
Halloween.
Stay tuned, y'all. And
We're getting
it's
into.
going to be on a Friday this year, so stay safe out there.
We're also getting into cuddle buddy season. You know, cuffing
It's
season.
Cuffing season.
Cuffing season. You know, get in.
Cuffing
Get
season
in after.
is
I think
upon
it
us.
starts right after Halloween.
It does.
Halloween's like the last time to like go out
It's
and be
a
single.
Friday, so if you're gonna get your freak on, do it on the Friday night, and then whenever it happens after that,
Yeah, it don't matter because it's
don't
cuffing
matter
season.
because cuffing season is right there.
It is cuffing
So
season.
you know what? Stay tuned for next week. You'll see what we got planned. But that being said, thank you for coming back. Thank you for being patient with us. But we're here. We're staying here. We ain't going nowhere. Go Jays go.
Go Jays go.
Go Jays go. And that being said, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this has been the World Series blank with Carlos Orion. Go Jays go. Fill it in.
Go Jays go.
Peace, y'all. Have a good night.